Kaiji Gamer Apocalypse. Chapter 1 Hope. The future is in our hands. Certainly, these are words of wisdom. The future is in our hands, but no one can guarantee our future will be always right. Noma, Date, Habu, seems they have a bright future. Why? Because they keep winning money. For a guy like me who keeps losing money, these words are beyond embarrassing. A guy who keeps losing money already don't have a job, yet I still keep losing. Lost again, but what is this? How this is happening? What am I doing? I'm crying. Damn it! I want to get out of this shithole, but what can I do about it? I think I gotta get a job. Yeah, go for it. February 96 was the most miserable time that Kaiji experienced. Ever since he moved to Tokyo 3 years ago. He got laid off at the start of the year, so he passed his days either drinking or gambling. Sometimes, when the boredom of his aimless days became overwhelming, he would step out, look for luxury car parked by the roadside, and vandalize them. Not only was he completely unproductive, but he tried to mess up other people's lives. Today he couldn't find his favorite prey, the Benz, just as he had given up and was about to head home. You should do it. You'll like that. Shocking work of art, huh? There's no way an honest man could be driving that sort of a car. Anyway, he's gonna be either a power-hungry bully or a violent thug. Maybe even a tax-evading scumbag. This is just his well-deserved punishment. What comes around goes around. This just happened to be the day it came back to you, buddy. See ya! Because of his pranks, his mood felt somewhat lighter, but none of his real problems had been solved. Is it money? It's all about money. Anyway, what I'm doing? Crying, oh my god. What the fuck you want? No. I mean, how can I help you? Are you Kaiji? Yes, that's me, and you are... Are you familiar with a man called Furahata Takeshi? Furahata? Yeah, I know him. If you mean one of my co-workers from a year ago, but I haven't seen him in ages. We're practically cut off from one another. Did something happen to him? Can we continue this conversation inside? This isn't something I want to discuss at your doorstep. What? No, can you those car emblem that I rip off are hanging open in my room. What if this guy is one of the owners of the Vincis? You know what? I think it's where we go someplace outside. I can grab a bite to eat too. Oh really? Fine with me. Alright then, I'll go get my car. Whoa, that was close. Even though I have no idea who he is. I'm better off hiding this guy first. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, thanks for your help. Alright. We are out of luck, Kaiji-kun. Huh? My tire ran flat. Huh? We have to wait for someone to pick us up. Yes. This is bad. Can we go inside? What? Huh? Is it really so cold today. I'm not talking about that. Two grown men hanging outside a house in the broad of daylight isn't something normal. I don't want to draw attention to myself. Huh? Oh, please. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Really? Don't you just hate those people? Those punks? What kind of sick pleasure do they get out of it? Huh? Really? You did it, didn't you? What are you talking about? Where did that came from? Stop joking with me. I only said my car ran a flat. I never said I got punked. Wait a minute. Well, this how shall I say? Yeah, it's exactly what you see. Help me, I have messed around with some cars in the neighborhood, but I only rip off vents. I keep my hands off of the other cars. Please, you really have to believe me. How did you know? Huh? How did you know that my car is not a Mercedes? I'm dead. This time, I'm dead for sure. I'm a goner. I'm sorry. How much you would like me to pay you? I'm not exactly very rich, but you know, normally I would make you to pay for the damage, but this time, how should I say this? Forget it. Why? For the time and effort you need to squeeze the money out of you, it will be faster to loan that from some metal shop. For starters, this is the list of your worries. What? The last of my worries? Well, what do you mean by the last of my worries? Your real problem is the Furahata, whom I briefly mentioned. Huh? He ran away? That guy ran away and disappeared without trace? Yep, the only thing that he left behind were the 10-odd credit receipt from the loan sharks. One of them was this one. Can you still remember? Senpai, save me! I'm desperate for money! But I'm still on the rage. Without a guarantor, there's no way that any loan shark will lend me money. I beg you, please, I won't cause you any problem. Be my guarantor. That bastard! Shit! Do you remember now, Kaiji? This is the problem I'm talking about. It's very regrettable, but since the original borrower has disappeared, the debt passes into the guarantor, which means you. It's unfortunate, but there are ups and downs in life. I'm sorry. Right now, I can barely pay for my daily expenses. How can a guy like me have the ability to foot the bill for another person? You can do it every month, little by little. Even if I pay a little amount, how can I finish paying 300k? You must be joking, Kaiji-kun. There's a thing called interest, you know? So we're not just talking about 300k. Murahata never paid a single cent of debt or the interest before running away. And with it, look at the contract. It's written here, a compound interest of 20% monthly. At this interest rate, 300k is already the 4th month now, which means the interest has been compounded 14 times. We are definitely not just talking about 300k. It's not only 300k. So exactly how much is it now? I hate to say it, but it's 3.85 million. 3 million? There's no mistake? Here are the statistics with the compound interest. It increases by 20% every month. That's impossible. Why do you let this happen? I mean, for the loan sharks. You're too naive, Kaiji. You have been scammed. There is no mistake about it. That loan shark and that one Kel Furhata are accomplices. It is a classic trick that a lot of ordinary people fell for. They think that if anything happens, they just end owing 300k, so they stamp on their seals without further thought. However, in actual fact, what they are agreeing to is not just 300k, but to all the clauses in the contract. A lot of people misunderstood this point. So they leave the contract sitting for a year, but just as they have almost forgotten about it, suddenly the debt inflates horribly, but the interest returns to bite them in the butt. Yet, it's harsh, but at this time, you have no other choice but to pay the bill in full. Such a high interest rate. I'm going to be reasonable with you. I'll let you pay back 100k per month. Well, I guess 100k it's still much for you. Okay, I'll make you 60k. Okay, it gotta be at least 60k or more. Calculating average rate of 15% to pay off 3.85 million. Should take about 130 months or 11 years. It's faster than I thought. If you are hardworking, you can pay off the debt when you are 22 or 23 years old. How about it? Stop fucking around. I'll never pay you. Never. In the first place, such a high interest is illegal. I'm not under obligation at all to pay you. Kaiji-kun, illegal is a part of the law too. Let me explain in simple terms how this world works. This kind of interest rate, which doubles every 10 days, is found everywhere. Not only that, each one of its clauses is valid, so everyone has to pay. In other words, I can collect on every one of them. This is our job. Let's take your older sister for example, Kaiji. She works at the government job. What if I let her know about your plight and even thought your father has passed on? What a shame. Your mother is still working part-time. I'm sure she will help you if I tell her about it. With the whole family chipping in, forget about 10 years. I reckon your debt can be repaid in 5. Calm down. I really prefer not to do anything like that. Sit down. Let's get down to the main point. The main point? That's right. I'm finally about to tell you my real purpose for contacting you. In 1 month from now, there is a ship setting sail from Harumi Pier called Espoir. It means hope in French. Right now, the ship is looking for participants to go aboard. Participants to go aboard. Participants? That's correct. One night aboard that ship, that is, if you're lucky, what will take you 10 years to pay back. you can repay in a single day. Repay? Exactly. What are you talking about? I'm talking about gathering together a group of desperate young men like you for a night of angry gamble cruise. In other words, it's a gambling ship. If you lose, your debt incurred will be compounded. You will remain on the ship and be brought to the unknown destination. Depending on the severity of the debt, some people will not be able to return to Japan for 1 or 2 years. But if you can win, debt will be completely repaid. And not just that, you can end up winning 1 or 2 million. With a few guys like that, step off the boat every time. Kaiji, get on that ship. Get on that ship, beat the odds, return home a winner. I can repay my debt if I win? Sure thing. It's a fitting place for losers like you. The last match of trash war on the edge of death. For one night, losers like you try to grasp at the slightest glimmer of hope on the carnage ship that pulls you on the depths of hell. She is called Espoir, the ship of hope.